Sam Darnold started off slow this year. Why?
Well, the running game is not up to snuff, with the exception of the game against Stanford, where they had 200-yard backs and went for over 300 yards, which made everybody feel like SC was back because they struggled a little bit against Western Michigan. They were less than 2 yards a carry against Texas and less than 4 yards a carry against Cal, and Cal was like 127th in defense last year in the country. So Justin Wilcox doing a nice job there, but Darnold needs a running game to go with him, and they're still fitting some new pieces in on that offensive line. He may have a little bit too much of an infatuation with Deontay Burnett, the all-everything receiver there, and that might be causing him to focus too much on him. But I don't worry about Sam Darnold. He has it. There's things that you're not going to marvel at. When he gets to the combine, and he just wears a number that doesn't say Darnold on the back, just the number of combine, because you're meat on the hoof there. His ball's not going to come off, and you're going to go, "Oh, that guy's." But he has what you look for when it comes down to 45 seconds left and no timeouts to go down there and get you a field goal. There was a play in that game where he had to leap from the pocket and made the play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sensational stuff. He has it. Darnold will be a big-time player.
If you had to take a pick now, Darnold or Rosen?
I'm leaning Rosen, and I didn't want to. I Rosen.
That's not UCLA loyalty, is it?
Well, no. It's a matter of fact, I wanted Rosen not to be good because my son was trying to win the job. I kept going, he isn't any of that. He isn't any of that. I mean, my son was trying to get the job, but I kept going, Jerry, he's pretty good.
Sorry, son.
He's got every throw. Rosen has every throw, and that comeback, he got fortunate trying to throw one away, and it ended up being a touchdown.
And a different type of attitude than Darnold.
He's the kind of guy, Dan, that he wants to know why. You're going to tell me here's the progression? Why? And if you're not equipped as a coach to answer it and answer it adequately so he understands it thoroughly, he's going to keep probing you, and that's going to wear some coaches out.
But Rodgers has to be like that, too, with Green Bay. He strikes me as...
I don't know Aaron well enough to know that, but clearly he's very cerebral. But remember this, he also got to sit behind a guy who was going to do it in a myriad of ways. Brett Favre was anything but, by the book. And so he probably sat there and goes, well, why aren't you doing it this way? There was probably a lot of, when I get this job, here's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And he's been brilliant. But I think Rosen has the real stuff. I know there are going to be people that are going to be hands-off because of his personality, and he's flamboyant, and how important is football to him, right? He was a tennis kid and all that. But I think based on the way he's performed and his ability to whip it around the yard and put it wherever he wants to, I think he's going to be really good.
What about Allen at Wyoming?
I think it's unfair to Josh Allen because we put him so quickly in the Carson Wentz category. Same coaching staff, Craig Bowl going to be coaching it. And when you see a unicorn, you know there's another one, right? And so I think people jumped on that bandwagon a little too soon. I would hope, from my perspective, that Josh Allen would stay one more year and season just a little more. Certainly got the body, like the old Brady Bunch, Johnny Bravo. He fit the suit.
Yeah.
He fits the suit. But I would say that he needs just a little bit more seasoning as we notice him. 2 Power 5 games, Iowa and Oregon, not very
Didn't
impressive.
look good.
Yeah.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.